Hey everybody, it's Wes here. Today we're going to be starting a new series here on FS22. The idea is just going to be a basic role play here. Now, we've been driving forever, getting into this new town. This is Edgewater, Saskatchewan, and the truck's almost out of gas, so we're going to find the gas station here and fill up without hitting anything, of course. I think I might even try and squeeze some fuel into the gator while we're here. So, this is what I'm starting with. I've got everything you see here. $3,500 in the bank. I've got a truck, a trailer, gator, bunch of herbicide and sprayer, and flying deer. Thank you, FarmSim, for that. Get that filling. Now, because I'm moving to a new town here, obviously going to need somewhere to live. So, luckily for me, my grandma lives in town here, so we're just going to head down to see her. She's agreed that I can stay there for till the end of the month, rent-free, as long as I cut down 2 of the trees that she's got in her front yard. But the bonus is, I can pocket the cash from that, and that'll help me into finding my own place pretty quick. To take this wide here. Luckily, so late at night, there's almost no traffic on the roads. There, we'll jump in, drive into the sunset. Here we go. I think this is the road. Yeah, this is her place here with the with all the lights. Okay. I am going to turn around here. We're going to try hitting this from a different angle. Take out one of Granny's garden lights here. She's not gonna like that. Oh, this is a lot worse than I thought it would be. She said it would be tight pulling in here. Of course, she leaves her car in the middle of the driveway. There we go. All right. Made it to Grandma's. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, and good morning. It is 6:30. It's October. And Granny wants these 2 birch trees in the front yard here. Let's turn on the light so we can see it. She wants these gone. Preferably today. I do have to go talk to Leroy Wilson. He's one of the local farmers here. He has a couple places to rent, so I have to go talk to him later. I have to find time to do this. I have to find time to find a place to live, because I can't live here forever with Granny. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop the trailer. I'm going to try and park it down this lane here so it's kind of out of the way and Grandma can get in and out. Yeah. I have a very strong suspicion this is not going to go well. But I'll check back with you guys when I'm done that. Alright, that took some serious doing, but free. We won't be needing any of the spray equipment here, being that it's October. Shouldn't need any of that for quite a while. Let's go talk to Leroy. Good thing about farmers is they're always up. I can see lights are on. Just turn around here. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, so just spoke to Leroy, and I've got a couple options here. So he's actually got 3 places that I can rent. First of them, I guess let's... Oh, of course we're going to save. First one we've got is field or property number 68. This is just a little house with a little garage. There's no farming. There's no real upkeep for it. And he wants $2,500 a month for that. Next one is this one down here. A little bit larger. You're looking at 3.2 acres. Still wants $2,500 a month. The house is a little older. The garage is a little older. However, there is plenty of room behind there to, if I really wanted to, I could start doing a little bit of grass work. And the third option is 62 up here. There is a small shop. There's a garage and a trailer up there. But the most interesting part is this comes with a small grass field. And he only wants $3,500 a month for that. So I think I'm going to jump on that. I think that's probably my best bang for my buck. It's $3,500 a month. I can offset that extra $1,000 by hopefully getting a few silage bales or just a few bales at least off of it. Of course, I'll need to buy equipment for that because he won't lend me equipment for something that small. And then we'll do contract work through the rest of the year for him until we can buy our own place. I'm just looking in the shop here. There's a small Fendt here. It's 113 horse. Obviously, we'll have to take out a loan if we're going to get into anything soon, which I'd really rather not do. I think we'll wait till spring to start buying equipment. There's no sense paying interest on anything this soon. Especially considering I can't even afford my first month's rent. So I'll give him a call by the end of the day and we'll see where we're at and we'll make a decision then. Until then, let's go cut some trees. Alright, here we go. Clever Motors. See what they got. They got some big green irons sitting up front here. Look at this. They got a 6, 7, and an 8 sitting there. They got a pair of 9s on the front. 780 with a 40-foot honeybee. 9X, 8RX. One of these days we'll get that. Alright, here's their used equipment. hydro here. He's not doing so great. Probably close to in our budget. 8410, looks like it's got some fresh tires on it. That'll be a good tractor for sure. Kubota M6, M7. That's way too much tractor for us. Massey might not be bad. 7920. 8960, okay. I think either of these two John Deeres at the end here would go really well. This Massey. Maybe this 8410. We got a mower, baler, so we can immediately get into baling. Got a cultivator. Another baler, big sprayer. Okay. So they've got some decent options here. And then on the online used market, not a whole lot that looks like it'll do us any good. Okay. Let's go in and talk to somebody real quick here. We'll get some prices on the equipment sitting out there. Okay, so looking at their equipment here, we'll start with the small tractors. The Kubota, he's just about 50 grand, but only 100 horse. It's not going to do us very much good. At 8410, he's about the same price, almost 2.5, well, over 2.5 times the power, so that's a much better option. At 7920, they still want 100 for that. That's too bad. I kind of wanted that tractor, but that's way out of the asking range. And large tractors, well, here's all their new equipment. It's selling for new price. Wow. That Massey is going for more than the Rustle Smash? That's the same horsepower. The Massey is heavier, so the Massey will pull better. This John Deere, he's 5 horse less than the other two. And 40 grand less. Oh, that's tough. That's tough, because that 370, that'll do everything we'll ever need. What do they want for the mower? 9. For the balers. Oh! Only 5 grand. That's not bad. That's really not bad. And that's a good square baler, too. Okay. They want for that. 25 requires 110 horse. So that really doesn't take much power. 4 meters. That's a good deal. We might have to come home with that one of these days. What about the old? I want 32 for him. And the header. Oh. Can't go that way. I gotta go. Oh no, where am I? Headers. 690 for the header for it. Okay, so very cheap. I didn't see that they had the T series sitting here. I still want 200 for that. Ouch. Yeah, that's a nice piece of kit here. This must have just come in because it's not sitting over on the lot yet. Looks like it's in really good shape. It's a Hillmaster. Don't know why we'd see see a Hillmaster in Saskatchewan, but hey, you never know. Okay. Well, I think considering the price, I think this is the tractor that we'll shoot for, the 8410, because that's one heck of a starting tractor. The mower, the baler, obviously we'll have to take out a loan for all that. Let's see what else we can rent. There is the co-op. Just on the other side here, you can see some of their equipment here. We can borrow their equipment. or a fee. Looks like they've got a versatile, a cat, so 2 large tractors, a couple of large tillage implements. I don't see anything for seeding, so we might not be in luck for any kind of a seeder, so let's go get that tree taken care of before it gets too late in the day. Of course, there's always one car, right? Alright. Park my truck in front of the garage here, and we'll get to work. And luckily for me, the sawmill is right there across the street, so I really don't have to haul these very far. It's just going to be a matter of trying to get them down without destroying anything or taking out the power lines, because they're in the power lines. So that makes things quite tricky. I think this one I'll fall this direction here along the house. Take him first, and then this one here I think I'll try and get it to fall this direction here. Get it to fall into these, not sure if these are spruce or pine. Spruce. We can fall it into those spruce there. My grandma's not concerned about the stumps, so we'll leave them. We'll try and make them nice and flat for her. Oh no. I hit the house. Sorry, Grandma. This all cleaned up as best I can. I'm not an arborist. I do have some good experience in agronomy though, so farming shouldn't be bad. Drag this out of the garden. I do have lumberjack installed, so that's why everything's going a little quicker. Or at least a little quicker than it would in just the base game. Oh, this gets tricky. At least the interface is nice and easy to work with. It's not bad. Get this cut to a manageable length. At least that'll fit in the back of the pickup. Probably have to cut this one. There. There's one taken care of. Just got second one, now that I know that they fall to the left and not straight ahead, we'll try not to crash it through Graham's front window again. Perfect! Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. Even though I don't. Alright. There we go. There's the 2 trees done. Only took me about a half an hour or so. I'll get the truck. I'll back it down the front here. Start loading it up. Take it over to the lumber yard. We'll see what they give us for it. Trying to start with some longer pieces here. The spiky ones that the spike is sticking out is like tailgaters. Tripped and dropped it. Alright, everything is in, tensioned up, let's go. One car coming. Of course, it's 8 o'clock, everybody's trying to get to work right now. I've already been working for an hour and a half. $580. Alright. Well, you know what? There's first month's rent paid. I'll call Leroy. Let him know that I'll take the larger plot for $3,500 a month. And I'll go in and see Granny. Alright, just got off the phone with Leroy, and we've made an agreement that we'll do the larger place. That's the trailer and garage for $3,500 a month, with the little field beside it. I've already sent him the money, so you can see the bank account has gone down. I'm now down to just $200 in the bank account. Granny says that in the back of the yard somewhere is Grandpa's old skid steer. See, she's got a couple of lawnmowers here. I don't know what's going on here. That's a trap if I ever seen it. Let's see what else we got here. We got some tools. Oh, we got a jerry can of diesel here. This is locked, so we can't get into the she shed. seeing anything. There's no way there's a skid steer. Any of this, okay. We didn't walk right past it, did we? No, there's no way it's up there. There's no way. And even if it was, I don't have room for it on the trailer, so it'll have to be a second trip. Back here. Oh, I see yellow. Holy crap, look at this. Oh, it is rough. Oh man, it is rough. Alright. It works, so that's a benefit. Just park it out of the way here. Yeah, I'll just leave it here for now. Let's see. I'll take the tools over here and we'll see what we can do about maybe fixing it up a little bit. Let's see if really can't afford it though. Just get an idea. Alright, so we're looking at like $1,200 to fix it. That's well out of the budget. It's got enough diesel to get us around for a little bit, so I don't need to use Granny's gas. That's good. Yeah, I like that little mower. That little mower is slick. But in the meantime, I've got to get my trailer out of here. And get it over to the new place. I'm so excited to move in. Now I have to remember how I got this thing in here. Without taking out Grandma's garden lights. I think I've got it through this way. I might have to move that skid steer. Yeah, I have to move the skid steer. Of course, Grandma won't move her car because, oh, you don't need to move it. It's not in the way. Tailgate up before I smash it. Alright, now I got to back 45 feet of trailer out into the traffic. Oh, that was uneventful. I like that. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, one thing that I'm super excited about is the new place has got solar, so there's no utilities. It is just the $3,500 a month for the rent. That is all I pay. It'd be so nice to get all this stuff unloaded. We'll give Leroy a call in a little bit, see if he's got any work for us, because we don't have enough to get through next month. And it's definitely the wrong time of year for spraying, so make sure that I'm turning when I'm supposed to. I think this is me. Never actually seen the place, so go see what we're getting ourselves into. Driveway's a little rough, doesn't look like it's been used much. That's fine. A nice big open area here. I might be able to see if I can convince him to let me mow that. There we are, home sweet home. There's a carport. I like that. I really like that. Alright, let's just stop here. So this is home, this is the trailer. There's my carport. Come around back. There's the solar that he was saying. Okay. Looks like it's got a solar tracking on it, so it probably follows the sun. We got bars here. Bunch of buildings around here. Also, I think I spotted a generator. Yeah, there's a small generator here. Okay, so if I really need to, I have portable power. Out this way. That looks like a billboard. Small utility shed. That's locked. Guess I don't have access to this building. Oh, this one. Also locked. Don't have access to this. There's the grass field that I can mow. It's ready to harvest. I like that. Okay. Well, let's get everything offloaded here. We'll get everything parked. You know what? I had one of these when I was really young. They do exactly that. You put any weight in the back of these things and they will stand the front tires off the ground when you're coming over a hill. That's such a nice touch. I like that. It's too bad there isn't a shed that I can put my gator spray equipment in. Oh, and also just like the real gator, no steering sometimes. Or if that's just a... Yeah, it looks like it was a load shifting issue or something. That'll be fun. I'll have to figure out what's going on there. And now to unload the chemicals. I may need the skid steer for that. Yeah. I'm gonna go get the skid steer, and I'm gonna go talk to the guys over at Clever Motors and see if they have a used pallet fork attachment for that thing. Not only do I hope they have the used pallet fork attachment, I hope it's compatible with the old Deere. But somehow I just don't think I'm going to get a penny for that. And you may see that the vehicle's a little bit jerky. That's because I have to run this on a multiplayer environment, because I have so many different farms or businesses running in order to make this series actually work. So you may see it rubber banding a little bit. Just pretend that doesn't exist. stop at Grandma's house real quick, pick up that skid steer, get it out of her hair. Raised all the way. Hope this thing doesn't quit on me halfway up the trailer. We made it. Make sure it is good and fastened down. God, I really want that mower too. Well, flip the ramps up and we're off. Beside the shop here. Alright, let's go talk to the boys inside. Don't have a used one. $800. That one's not compatible. $800. Don't have a used one. Okay. Well, that's fine. Can I lease it? Oh, I can lease it for $40. That's fine. That'll work. I change the color. Don't like that. Okay, yeah, we'll just lease it for $40. We can lease to own. At least we can afford that. All right, there it is. They just set it aside. Let's put it up and let's get it strapped down. Lift it. So we got a couple other guys. We lifted it on. Got it strapped down. Now I have to figure out how to get that off once I get home. But that's a problem for future Wes. It's already 10 o'clock. I need to figure out some kind of way of making next month's rent. course you're going to stop right there. Where's all this traffic coming from? This is Saskatchewan. There should be nobody out here. Nobody lives in Saskatchewan. It's only me, Leroy, and my grandma. That's it. There. This right through here. Lower the ramps. And now time to figure this out. No, I need to call Leroy. So we'll go inside, we'll call Leroy and see what he's got for us. Alright, so it took a little while to get a hold of Leroy. He's out in the field right now doing some of his own stuff. He's got a harvesting contract and a cultivating contract for us. So the harvesting will take care of this month, and then the cultivating should take care of almost the next 2 months. We'll have 3 months worth of rent pretty much taken care of and covered. Oh, looks like Leroy's home. I'm not sure where I can park this truck where it's not going to be in the way. Let's park my truck around here. So there's the combine header. So I'll get this pulled out. I think he said the harvester's in the shed. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a good size one. See how many dents and scrapes we can put on this getting it out of the shop. None. Actually line the header up to the feeder house. That right there is the field that we're going to go do. So let's get this through the yard without taking the front end of his truck off or any of these 130 phone poles. Luckily he's on a back road, so there's no traffic here. And let's just go through and make sure we have straw swath is disabled. Combine. Let's get cut. Alright, so the field is harvested. Now all we have to do is just take the grain down to Grain West, I believe it was. So let's go check here. Harvesting active to Grain West, okay. We're going to tag the place. See it off in the distance there, the green pillar of go here. And that's it. 11,215 liters. Not a spectacular yield out of that crop. It's not a very big crop either, so. And it's flax. Seeds are very small. Very small, very flat, and not something you ever want to walk into a grain bin in. You will drown in that stuff. It's like quicksand. Not that you ever want to be in a grain bin, period, while there's grain in it. But that's an entire other story. Alright, we'll start off loading here, see if there's anything left for us at the end of this. Probably not. Oh, nice! A little over $1,000 extra. That's a good little bonus. Stagger here. We'll grab the Pro-Till. We'll get started on heading our way down to the far field that he wants cultivated. I think for that one we're going to do a time lapse. I might just skip. No, I'll probably just skip it, I think. You need to see me going back and forth up and down 100 times. Alright, here we are, just now making it to the field. So I can turn all the flashy blinky hazard lights off, and off the road. Should be no traffic here. Alright, looks like he's freshly limed it too. So we'll get this unfolded, and we'll get going. Alright, we're going to start by laying out a couple of GPS points, and then we'll just get cracking at this. Line set. And away we go. Now this is a large enough field, I'm just going to skip time for you guys. And we'll see you when it's done. Alright, and contract complete. Alright, about to turn down the yard here, and we got a bit of a parade going on here, so kind of expedite this turn a little bit. I'm not even going to slow down. There we go. All the Saskatchewan traffic can just go free again. You know, as much as I like my green iron, this is a pretty okay looking tractor. This is definitely alright. I don't know what Leroy wants done about cleaning the tractors or what, so I'm going to... Oh, there's a farm sim glitch for you. I'm just going to park this here. I'm going to leave this outside the barn. I'm assuming he probably doesn't want this inside the shed. When it's so dirty, I'm just going to park it here. I think he'll be okay with that. Okay, that was really quick. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks so much for coming along, and if you like this, make sure you hit subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what kind of other equipment you'd like to see. I'm going to call the bank real quick and see what they'll do. And I'll have that number for you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.